If the spirit moves you to supersize your business, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with a little angel flying around you, the kangaroo, to grow and supersize your business. Our idiom or expression today is if the spirit moves you. And of course, it means you'll do something if you feel compelled to do it. You do what you want, right? It was used by the Quakers to discuss, and in the doctrine of the Quaker belief, that it was in reference to the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit invites us or moves us to behave or act or say certain things or behave in a certain way. So what does this have to do with building and growing and supersizing our business? If the spirit moves you. Well, a couple of things come to mind. 5 ways. I'll talk about 5 ways that we need to, as entrepreneurs and business owners, use our spirit and what we want to do and don't want to do to grow and supersize our business. I'll also talk about and add some of the things that I think are missing from that list, because I think there's a whole lot more to it than what's on it. And I'm not going to cover everything, just a few things that over my life and my experience I have found to be most important when it comes to doing what we want to do, doing what we feel like doing, right? Every job, every career, every business, every industry I've been involved in, there are things that I love about it, that I love to do. There are also things that stink, that are just no fun to do at all, but they have to be done. Early on in building our businesses, often we have to do some of those things that we don't like to do. But as we grow and build and supersize our business, we add resources in terms of people and systems and automation and technology these days to take over those tasks that we are not thrilled about doing, that the spirit doesn't move us to do, but still are essential for operating and growing our business. So what are 5 ways and 5 things we need to cultivate as business owners and leaders and entrepreneurs in order to grow and build and supersize our business? Number 1, we need to practice learning and growth. I am surprised at how many people I still run across these days that don't have a lifelong learning mentality and belief, and that they need to grow and change and improve in different ways as their business grows and changes and improves. I think I've mentioned before that every time my business growth has stalled in different industries, in any industry I might have been involved in, it has been because I am in some way, shape, or form being the bottleneck. Maybe I don't have the experience or the knowledge or the desire to go beyond a certain stage, and I am stopping growth because I am personally not growing in that area, or I am personally not willing to bring in resources to help us grow in the areas that we need to grow in. So personal growth and development has got to be a lifelong journey, actually, in my opinion, but in a lot of experts and a lot of people that are growing and building and supersizing their business, they would share that opinion as well. Number 2, we need to set goals. We need to then make daily progress toward our goals. It's why I do an annual challenge, because I set a big goal for the year and then we break it down into little bite-sized pieces and we do one little thing every day that moves us toward that big goal. Number 3, we need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I don't know whoever told us that life was going to be easy and comfortable all the time. And I remember being younger and thinking, my number 1 goal and objective is to be comfortable. I just want to be comfortable. And then I realized that I could be comfortable, but then I'd get really uncomfortable in my being comfortable because I was stuck in my comfort zone and I wanted to grow and expand and create and do and be and have more. So we need to just get comfortable, stretch in that comfort zone all the time, which is part of learning and growing and practicing and prioritizing learning and growing, because as we learn and grow and know more, it's easy to push the envelope and to push the edges of our comfort zone out. Number 4, we want to embrace risk. We need to find ways to love change and challenges and solve problems and see opportunities. There's an opportunity in every problem that arises in our life, in the life of the people that we serve, in the world, right? Every problem has within it opportunity, the opportunity to solve that problem and provide that solution to other people. Number 5, we want to spend time with other smart entrepreneurs and business owners, hopefully that are doing better than we are, because we always want people to pull us up and challenge us, but people that are like-minded. And in some circles, in some industries, it's really, really hard. And a lot of times we think that we're the only one that thinks the way we do. But the truth is there are literally thousands and thousands, if not tens of thousands of people that think like we do. And our job isn't to change anybody's mind. It's to find those people that we're for, that we're here for, that we're here to change their lives, and they're here to change our lives. So what are some other things I think about this particular topic, if the spirit moves you? We need to focus on our strengths. We need to focus on the things that we're good at. And then I think, like I said, prioritize learning and growth. As we do that, we'll figure out and we get more clarity on what is for us and what isn't for us. And then we get people, we team up with people, we hire people, we join forces, we do what we have to do to get the people and the resources that we need to create what it is that we want. But if we focus on our strengths and let everybody else focus on their strengths, instead of trying to fix things that probably aren't broken, they're just not things we like to do, we're spending our time and energy to create more of what we want and do more of what we want, and not focusing on the things that we're not good at. Let the other people, let the competition focus on fixing their problems or their weaknesses. We need to do what we love, what feels good to us. And I didn't do this for a lot of years, and it wasn't until I had some major health challenges that I said, wait a minute, I don't have to do any of this stuff. Who told me I had to do all these things I hate doing? And that's when I really started to look at and ask myself, how does this make me feel when I have to do this thing? And if it makes me feel rotten, I'm going to find someone else to do it if it has to get done to grow and build my business. But if it makes me feel good, those are the things I'm going to spend my time and energy on. If we create habits, number 3, if we create habits and routines and automate things and automate steps and things that can move us toward our goal, that will always help us achieve and move in the direction we want to move. Doing an annual challenge to do one little thing every day that improves us, and we're breaking it down by the different life framework areas. And the whole purpose of that is to make daily action and daily changes automatic. So it doesn't feel like we're working hard to achieve something. We're just doing a little bit every day. And then I would say we need to hold ourselves accountable. We need to do what we say we're going to do. We need to hold ourselves accountable to the results that we want to get, the goals we want to achieve, not necessarily the how we're going to get there or who's going to help us get there or the actual plan of how we're going to achieve those goals. We want to just focus on the end result, and then as we learn and grow and become more entrepreneurial and get connected and improve our network and grow our business, the right resources come and we let the pieces more fall into place than having to dictate every single thing. I used to, and I still schedule my time, but I schedule it in blocks for different activities and different things. I don't have a detailed plan that I have to follow to the minute. Now, I might have been like that in corporate America, but I'm not anymore. But we want to hold ourselves accountable. We want to do what we say we're going to do. And even if we don't feel like it, once we commit to doing something, we need to be true to ourselves and true to our word, not for other people as much as for ourselves. And then I think the biggest thing to remember in all of building and growing and supersizing our business is the power of you as the central force for creating what it is that you want to see in the world. It's up to you. Let other people create what they want in the world. You get to create whatever you want in the world. And I, like so many people, choose to do that through business endeavors, because businesses impact in a positive way when we're making the world a better place so many people, and can absolutely positively move the world in the direction we want it to go. Unlike politics and politicians and governments, businesses and business owners, not giant corporations that are manipulating people, but true entrepreneurial spirit businesses are what move the world and make the world a better place, at least in my thought and observations of the world. So love to know your experience with this particular idiom, if the spirit moves you. I don't know that I've ever said, if the spirit moves you, do it. I've definitely said, do what you want to do what's right for you. But if the spirit moves you, probably haven't used that one. Maybe I will moving forward, and maybe in this year, but we'll see. We'll see if it's me or not. That's it. Have an awesome day. If I can help you anyway, let me know. We're talking about spiritual well-being idioms for the month of April. As we do the annual challenge, I'm linking the two a little bit together in my mind to make it easier. I suppose I could have done actions speak louder than words, but I think I'll do it tomorrow. I haven't done it. I actually did it before in December 2020, which is probably why I didn't choose to do it today, because that was our topic for the annual challenge was show, don't tell. You know, your actions speak louder than words, and how does that apply? So maybe we'll talk about that one tomorrow. All right. Have an awesome day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.